Week of Remembering Charlie, Part 6.
Hello guys, my name is Joey. I brought my father with me. He's a very liberal father.
Our family's divided. We're divided the same way the nation is divided.
I'm conservative, by the way.
We fuss and we fight about this all the time. Will anything ever be remedied? A nation divided against itself will not stand, neither will a family divided against itself.
Why do you think your son is conservative?
I have no clue. I'll let him answer.
That's a bad answer. You know, hold on a second. You as a father should listen to your son. You shouldn't say, no, hold on a second.
I'll listen to him all the time.
But hold on, but then you just said you don't know.
I don't know where he went so bad. I mean, come on. It's like, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know how he went off the rails.
Would the smarter of the two like to chime in here? Yeah.
I used to be, at one point, on my father's side. Upon doing my own research and seeing things firsthand, I've switched sides. We talk every day about politics to the point where it's divided us. And so for him to say that he does not know where I stand is...
So let me ask you, do you think that maybe he wants to believe government will do good? Maybe that's...
Of course, yes.
Now, maybe your son is going more conservative because he thinks government hasn't done a lot of good. Is that maybe a fair charitable interpretation?
That makes relative sense.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. So here's what I'll just say in closing, guys, is that never let politics get in the way of beautiful relationship between father and son. My advice first is for the son to the father, understand he comes from a different generational perspective. He thinks government is probably a good force and, you know, that we shouldn't question our institutions. Now, your son, understandably, is seeing it harder than ever to own a home. He's seen a border wide open. He's seen lies from politicians. He's seen the enrichment of the ruling class. And instead of interrupting and want to get in an edge smartly, be like, maybe my son is processing a way that I might not agree with, but he's growing up in a different circumstance than I ever would.
Wow, that was amazing. That is probably one of my new top favorite Charlie clips I've ever seen, definitely in the top 5. Because not only is he able to reason with one-on-one, but he just brought a father and a son closer together in understanding of each other and each other's politics. That is absolutely amazing, and it takes a special sort of person to be able to do something like that. Number 2, I think he also perfectly described most of the reason that there's such a push, especially in Gen Z, to the right. And let me be clear, a push does not mean majority, but there absolutely has been a push rightward, a push more conservative among Gen Z than there was 4 years ago. And if you saw the son, he was nodding in agreement, so I would assume that that is the majority of the reasons that he is also pushing rightward as well. I just love seeing clips like this of Charlie being able to restore faith in one another as humanity, almost bringing a father and son closer together despite the politics. You could almost say his ability to do that is supernatural or otherworldly, almost as if maybe the Holy Spirit is speaking through him and using him as a vessel. Yes, even through politics. This is such a beautiful clip, and I'm so glad I saw it today because, like I said, it quickly became one of my favorites. Thank you, Charlie, for what you did for this father and son.